You are currently in the mix with DJ Jamie. In the background, that's one of his original productions with Alan T. It's called Look Mama, We Are Still Twisted. And we still have plenty of great show for you. Actually, right now, the star of 50 Dead Men Walking, Jim Sturgess, is in the house. How you doing, man?
I'm very good, thanks.
So a lot of our listeners probably know you from the movie 21, which takes place at MIT, which is not too far from our studios. I read, though, that getting that movie, you had a very bizarre audition tape. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, it was a time when I was filming The Other Berlin Girl. So we were kind of out in the middle of nowhere in kind of rural England and pretty much filmed myself in my hotel room. And it was the most kind of amateur video I think any actor has ever sent off for an audition. It was so bad. But yeah, luckily Robert Luketic, the director, saw something in it. I don't know what he saw, but yeah, I got a call back saying that he wanted to meet me, so it was great.
Well, let's talk about the latest project, 50 Dead Men Walking. This is based on a true story. Explain your character to everyone.
Well, the character that I play is a young kid from Belfast, and he basically gets approached by the British intelligence to give them information about what he sees going on in his local area with the IRA.
Now, these were very troubled times for Ireland. Growing up around London, did you have a different perspective on things before doing the movie?
I was pretty young when it was all kind of going on, but I do remember hearing about these explosions and bombs and this terrorist organization called the IRA, and so it was really interesting for me to go over to Belfast. I went there probably about a month before we started filming and sort of integrated myself as much as possible with people and was put in touch with pretty serious people from both sides of the fence.
And most of the locals were pretty supportive. I read that they would take you to pubs and various house parties and things.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, we ended up committing to kind of staying in character pretty much the whole time we were there. And we were with certain people that were sort of our chaperones, as it were. And, you know, we were taken to some pretty rough areas of Belfast and going to some pubs that I would never be able to kind of go into had I just come as myself.
But I read that, you know, not everyone was down with it, that you actually got stoned on set one day.
Yeah, there was one area we were filming in and I was just on set, you know, just hanging around, and this stone just came smacking in the back of my head. And it was, you know, a young kid who was probably about 17 years old who was sort of shouting obscenities at me from the sideline. And it made me realize, you know, how raw, you know, what we were trying to get into was. I mean, you know, this kid's father could have been sent to jail for all I knew from an informer like I was playing. So it really hit home the kind of impact that my character's decisions and information gave.
So I've noticed a common theme with some of your more recent movies, and I'm pretty sure our listeners really want to know, is it more fun having sex with your co-star above the Las Vegas Strip or above the streets of Belfast?
Well, I know which one feels more glamorous, yeah. The one in Belfast was, I think it was raining pretty hard and was freezing cold. So, yeah, I'd have to go with the Vegas one on that one.
Yeah, shrinkage is never fun.
No, never fun. No.
Well, for people out there who haven't seen the movie yet, in 20 seconds or less, let them know why they need to go see this movie this weekend.
For me, this film's really proof that you can make a high-paced kind of action, suspense thriller, but all the while being set in a true and realistic environment. You know, you really care about these people. There's not sort of transforming robots or anything like that to keep you entertained. You know, this is a real story and as thrilling as any kind of action thriller can be.
Well, you guys should check it out. It is a really, really good movie. Jim Sturgess, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks again, man. Thanks.
Join the movement now at massmovementradio.com.